This guided meditation is called Empathizing with an Emotion. We all have emotions that we like and emotions that we dislike or find to be challenging. Great strength and understanding and compassion can come from engaging with and being curious about and learning about those more challenging emotions. This practice is about being with an emotion rather than being in it. So I hope that you won't become overwhelmed, but that you'll stay and be curious and explore the emotions that come up. If you do become overwhelmed, you can stop this meditation and go back to that peaceful place, safe place practice, or the containment practice. Okay, so when you feel ready, I invite you to find a comfortable position where you feel supported. You can practice this meditation sitting tall, lying down, any way that you feel comfortable. And as you get comfortable, I invite you to travel inward. Maybe finding the breath, maybe even closing the eyes. And as you find the breath, you can simply observe how it shows up for you today, or you can start to deepen the breath. And beginning to travel deeper into the body, noticing any sensations that are going on inside the body today. Noticing how it feels inside the body. Maybe starting a body scan. You can start at the crown of the head, traveling all the way down. And noticing if there is any place of discomfort or tension or dis-ease. Noticing any parts of the body that feel uncomfortable. And you may notice that there are a few parts of the body that feel tension. We're going to stick with one part today. Maybe the part that is speaking loudest to you or that feels most uncomfortable. We're going to stick with that part if it's okay. And noticing here if there's a emotion associated with this part of the body. What feeling is associated with this part of the body? Noticing how the body responds. I invite you to let this feeling know that you're here today to explore it, to sit with it, to be curious about it, that you come from a place of compassion, that you're not going to push it away or push it down, but that you're here to listen to it, however it shows up. And notice how this feeling responds. Notice what comes up in the body. I invite you to ask this emotion, how were you born? How did you get here? What brought you here? And again, just listening to what comes up. If there's any part of you that feels resistant or judgmental, that is okay. Maybe just asking that part if it could soften back a bit so you could be with this emotion. I invite you to ask this emotion, how old are you? How long have you been here? And notice how it responds. Offering it compassion, understanding with however it responds. And if there's any part of you that thinks maybe it knows how this feeling is going to respond already, okay, maybe asking that part to soften back so we can be with this emotion in the present moment. I invite you to start offering this emotion some validation, some understanding, starting to empathize with it. I invite you to ask this feeling what it needs to say. Is there anything it needs you to know? And then again, responding with validation, compassion for its experience, for its presence. I invite you to send some gratitude. Thank it for sharing all of this information with you. Thank it for its perseverance, for being here with you. I invite you to offer it feelings of love with your gratitude. And again, notice how it shows up in the body. Notice what comes up. Notice how this feeling responds. I invite you to offer this feeling some hope. Maybe asking it, if you didn't have to be this sadness, this anger, this grief, what would you rather be? Noticing the response and asking, what would it take for you to soften into this way of being? And notice how it responds. Once again, offering this feeling gratitude and love, letting it know that this is not the last time that you will sit with it, that you will speak to it, that you will engage with it, that you'll be back. And offering again more love and more gratitude, noticing what's coming up as you're offering this validation and this love and this compassion. You may have to remind it a few times of these things. And only when you feel ready, I invite you to say, okay, thank you. Thank you for sharing all that you have shared. I'll be back. Staying here as long as you would like with this emotion. And when you feel ready, I invite you to bring to mind the color that to you most represents healing, nurturing, comfort. And as you breathe in, pulling that color into the body and noticing what comes up. Becoming more aware now of the surface of the body, of the room that you're in. And only when you're ready, opening the eyes and coming back to the present moment. Namaste. This guided meditation is Empathizing with an Emotion. It's adapted from Natita Gazelle of the Trauma Conscious Yoga Method. My name is Stephanie Siciliano, licensed clinical social worker and trauma-informed yoga teacher. Thank you.